Okay, so here's my November 2015 update. I've done a few changes, actually a few changes, moved corals around, and also changed my light. I've always been a Kessel man, and since I'm gonna be putting the two tanks next to each other, I wanted a little bit more control over my light. So since I already have a Kessel, it's easy because I had the module for my Apex Junior, and that will be able to control both lights at the same time, so I won't have to be like controlling my lights from different places. About the same light as I have on my other tank, which is Kessel A160. Right there on the side, I put my old tablet to be used as a camera, as a webcam. And here's the new look. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that I also have a new stand for my tank. Actually, I have to confess that my tank was on just a regular coffee table. It was sturdy, but it was not appropriate for a tank. So I went to the Salvation Army and found this stand right here for 16 bucks, even with a glass door. I just need to paint it like black so no, you don't see the wires. Here's the right side look, looking at it from the front. I moved my green star polyps toward the bottom, way there at the end. Also my clove polyps, I moved them on the right hand side. Everything's looking good. Except for one of my SPS that was starting to turn, it didn't like my tank for some reason, so I had to shove it in my other tank. And for unknown reasons, sometimes some corals like one tank better than the other, especially SPS. It's a mystery to me, but what can you do? Hopefully my coral will recover in the other tank. It was one of my little SPS frags. Here's the left side view, looking at it from the front. Actually, back there, I put a frog spawn from my other tank because it was kind of stinging my SPS. So, since I have a more LPS on this tank, I might as well put it here. There's my blue leg hermit crab walking around. That frag right there in the middle, which is purple, has a little bit of white in it. I broke off a piece of my Idaho grape from my other tank, so I shoved that little frag in there, and hopefully it will grow. Once in a while, I'll move corals from one place to the other, from one tank to another, for better placement and better health for corals, for my corals. Okay, so here's the front view, complete front view of my tank. It's rapidly becoming more of an LPS dominated tank, but it's okay. I really love the look of the Kessel. The other light was fine, but like I said before, I needed more control of my lights. So it's much easier to control your lights from your Apex. And I'll be moving this tank next to my other tank, like I said before, in my living room. To end the video, I'll leave you with some pictures of my corals, of some of my coral fishing tank, and a little bit of information about my maintenance schedule. It's pretty simple. I do 1 gallon weekly water changes, and I think I've talked about this before, but I'll talk about it again. For filter media, I use Chemipure Blue Nano, 2 little bags, and filter floss. inside of my intake media basket. I started using Nano Reef Part A and B as a supplement every Monday and Friday. I've seen accelerated growth out of my SPS and LPS, and all my corals look actually look better after I started dosing. Mm, that's about it. I use for salt. I use Red Sea Coral Pro, and I'm gonna stick with it because it looks like my corals really like it. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you subscribe, comment. Thank you very much.